And we're back with the Entrepreneur Boot Camp. This is the second installment. We're happy to be here. We're excited. We've had some good times. We had some great one-on-one sessions lately. People starting some businesses. The new year, you have to start the businesses. So these boot camps are really, really helping people, and we're happy to do it. This boot camp is sponsored by the Virtual Office Group. Virtual Office Group. We help people make their businesses look a lot more professional with a minimum cost. So we will have a new commercial that we'll be showing at the end of the video. So we look forward to that. So last week, we had fun last week. We talked about why are we starting a business? Why do I want to become an entrepreneur? What am I doing? What type of business do I start? What kind of businesses are there? We talked about the three P's being the type of business, whether you have a product, where you're selling mailboxes, where you're selling pencils, pens. What are you selling? A product. And then we talk about providing a service. You paint, do you drive, do you wash windows, whatever you do, a service that you put. Do you cook very well? Do you provide plates? And then we talk about that last business, which is the intellectual property. So that's property, intellectual property. Do you do consulting? Do people ask you for advice? Well, you can get paid for it because the same advice that people are asking you, guess what? They go somewhere and they may pay someone to get that same advice. So we talked about those three P's. So today we're going to talk about something else, the next step in your business, which is why write a business plan? Or should I write a business plan? And yes. So the name of this session is going to be the Entrepreneur Boot Camp 2024. What's the plan, man? Again, what's the plan, man? So writing a business plan. You have to have a business plan. Let's give an example. Let's say we want to drive from Georgia to, let's say, Seattle, going all the way across the country. We have no GPS. We have no map. For old school people, we don't even have a MapQuest. How do we get there? Well, we'll never get to that destination without having some type of direction. There's no way to go to a place that you've never been before, drive there, or get to that place without getting lost if you don't have some type of direction. So what is your business plan? Your business plan is your direction. You can't get to it. You have to have a plan for the what ifs. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if there's a delay? What if there's an accident? You have to be detoured. Do you just follow the crowd or follow the rest of the cars? Absolutely not. You have to have a business plan and have a plan. So that's what your business plan is about. Your business plan helps you to plan the direction in which you're going for this new business that you're starting. Delays are absolute guarantee. There's no way the delay is not going to happen in any way that you, any place that you go. There's going to be delays. There's going to be accidents. There's going to be unforeseen things that happen. And what do you have to do then? When unforeseen things happen, sometimes we have to pivot. So this is what this business plan helps. This business plan also helps us to put our mindset together. What are we doing with our business? When we start our business, are we just going to print business cards to say that I have a business? Of course not. Well, we all know that 95% of the businesses fail because what? Because they don't have a business plan. Without a business plan, you fail. There's an old saying that people say that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So we don't want to do that. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about today in this boot camp is why write a business plan. So let's get started. So when we talk about this, we're going to talk about some things. What do you need when it comes to a business plan? Is this just a 55, 65 page book report that you're writing down some things and what do you do with it? Well, business plan is so important for certain things. Well, the business plan tells, let's start with 5 different things. The business plan tells, number 1, what are you going to do? What is your business? It's not just a concept. What is your business going to do? The business plan does another thing. It tells you, how are you going to get clients? So I have business cards and I have a business plan. Now, how am I going to get clients? Am I just going to launch this business and all of a sudden get clients? No. That's right. So the second thing the business plan answers is, how are you going to get clients? Number 3, how are you going to market this business? How are you going to market? If it's not going to be just word of mouth, what kind of marketing strategy are you going to have? Number 4, the most important one is, how much money will you spend in marketing? Because now you have to market your business, whether it's social media, whether it's putting out flyers, whether it's having a billboard or commercial. And this business plan can be a game changer because you can use this business plan to help get investors to invest into your business. We talked about the first investor, which is yourself, your job. That's your business partner. That's going to be the initial investment. And that's going to be an initial investor. The next thing you need to do is have a plan so that if you need some help along the way, guess what you can do? You can show someone, this is my plan. This is why I started this business. This is what my business is going to do. This is how we're going to get clients. This is how we're going to market to the clients. And this is how much money we're going to spend in the marketing. And this is what people do. People look at these plans and they'll see whether they want to invest in your business or not. So let's start with the first thing. What does your business do? You have to be specific with this. What does your business do? Not general. A lot of people say, well, what I want to do is I start a business that I can do so many things. Well, your business has to be defined as, what do you do? What's my mission? What's my purpose? What's my purpose of the business? And how's my business going to help my clients? How is it going to serve my clients? Are you a chef? Chef, you're cooking. Are you a photographer? You're taking pictures. A driver, you're driving cars or driving people. A builder, you're building houses. So what does my business do? You can't say you do everything, because if you say you do everything, that means you're doing nothing. You cannot say you do everything, because that means you're doing nothing. So you have to be specific in what your business does. The easiest way to describe a good business, I put it to it like this, one of my easiest ways of describing a good business. A good business is, I see a problem, I have a solution for it, I'm going to charge for that. I see a problem that needs to be fixed, I have a solution for it, and I'm going to charge a monetary fee for this. Whether it be, I see people need brooms in their house. I have brooms. I can get them for $1. I can sell them for $2. My clients are happy. Or you may provide a service. I see a lot of people need their house pressure washed. I have a pressure washer. I can pressure wash. I'm going to charge for it. Or back to that intellectual property. I'm an accountant. I know accounting. I know taxes. I'm going to show people I'm going to do the taxes for people. I'm going to charge a fee for it. And that's where we have clients. So when you look at what does your business do, you got to define it. It's not just having a web page and list a bunch of things. You got to figure out, what does your business do? So that's one part of your business plan. And there's many different ways that you can write your business plan. There's some business plans, 101 and business plans for dummies. There's a lot of different type of business plans you can write. There's even places that you can just fill out some things. What the best thing to do is to sit down and think about, what are you going to do with this business, and let people know. If you name your business as Thomas's Dog Shop, well, hopefully it does something with dogs, or Thomas's Car Shop, hopefully it does something with cars. So be specific in what your business does. So the next thing, now you have this business, you know exactly what your business is going to do. Here comes the fun part, the most important part. The fun part is, who are my customers? Who are my customers? How am I going to get my customers? What type of customer do I need? And here's the most important thing. What type of customer is a good customer? That's important. If you don't know what type of customer is a good customer, you could start to take customers and you could hate your customers. Again, you could take a customer that you hate. Some customers are just not good customers. Some customers will waste your time. You got time wasters. So you got to understand, if you have a product, this person needs this product, they purchase the product and they go. They come back to you later when they need another product. You provide a service, you give them this service, you agree on a price, and you go. You don't need time wasters. So again, you got to figure out what type of customer is a good customer. So that means you got to clearly define the people that you work with. And clearly define, when you're looking at your business, what does your business do? Clearly define, am I just going to do this business by myself? Do I need partners? Do I need subcontractors? Do I need subs to help me out with this? Define how this business is going to work and how we're going to work out with the customers. We don't want to hate our customers. So there's going to be a part of your business when you're talking about what my business does. Then the next thing you can look at, well, who are my customers? This part is so important, because if you don't know who your customers are, you'll go out and you'll make beautiful business cards. You'll make a beautiful website. You even tell people that I'm launching this business February 1st. I'm launching this business March 1st. And guess what? You don't even know who your clients are. So you wasted your time. So these are the things that help you with this business plan. And you can always take this business plan and you can refer back to it and say, what am I doing? This is not working for me. Let me go back to my business plan and let me just think about it. Let me read it again. Let me think about how I started this business, why I started this business, who my customers are. So customers are very important. The next thing we're going to talk about is, how do you make money? How do you make money for this business? Again, we're in business to make money, whether it's a business that you're going to be working along with your full-time job, or whether it's going to be a business that you quit your full-time job and start this business. But you got to figure out, how am I going to make money? It makes sense to invest in your business and you can't make money? It makes no sense none whatsoever. So this is a part of your plan. So a part of this plan is, how do I make money? So how much do I charge? Do I charge hourly? Do I charge per product? What's my inventory cost going to be? What kind of packages do I have? Do I have any kind of packages that I have for my clients if I'm selling some things, or a package that I have for the service? And these are really, really good to have packages, because guess what? Once you create a package for a client, this creates long-term clients, because they always come back to you. Another thing is my business, is it subscription based? Is there a monthly subscription? Do people pay me $9.99 per month and they get unlimited services? Do they pay me $100 in one time and I don't see them again? Am I purchasing something for $100 and I won't see this person again? Or they purchase something for me and they won't see me again? What's your business? How does it make money? That's very important, because if you know what to charge, you got to know whether you're making a profit or not. Give you an example. Let's say someone is selling used chairs or new chairs. They purchase these chairs for $50 per chair. Very, very nice chairs. So they can sell them for $200. But what they want to do is they say, well, I want to get a lot of customers in the beginning. So they take this $50 chair and they start selling a lot of them for $35. Well, now you've bit yourself in the foot. You're not making any money. You don't have a profit. So you got to make sure that if I'm getting something for $50, I need to sell it for $51 or more. So this is why you know how much you're going to charge for this thing, how much you're going to charge for this product, how much you're going to charge for your service, how much you're going to charge for your intellectual property. All right. So next thing is, how do I get my customers? Is it going to be word of mouth, social media ads? What kind of marketing am I going to do? Is it going to be are you going to have a carrier pigeon? Are you going to just throw a pigeon out there and let them send messages to people? Are you going to have a man standing up with a sign dancing? How are you going to get people to you? Very, very important, because you have the nicest website, nicest business cards. But if you don't know what type of customer you have that you need, you don't know where you're getting your customers from, you're wasting your time. We don't need time wasters. So this is another part of this business plan. Remember, this is the plan. This is our roadmap to get from not being an entrepreneur to being an entrepreneur. We have to have a roadmap. If we have to pivot certain places, maybe we need to use all sorts of marketing. Maybe we need to use word of mouth and social media and a carrier pigeon and a man holding a sign. We may need all of these. So again, next part of your business plan is going to talk about, where do you get your customers? So when we talk about how we're going to charge for our business, we talk about how we're going to get our customers. Another part is marketing. We talk about marketing. We got to market. How much money am I going to spend marketing? What type of marketing budget do I have? You're going to have some type of marketing budget. You're going to have a budget. So we're going to take this all and put it into one. What kind of budget am I going to put together for this new business? Do I think that I'm just going to start this business? I'm going to lay the groundwork, going to get my EIN number, going to get my LLC or whatever I'm doing, and this business is going to work for me? No. You're going to have to put some money into it, whether it's a website, whether it's a business cell phone, whether it's your virtual office. You need a virtual office address, plug, shameless plug, or your vendors. You got to put some type of money into your business, or whether it's putting gas in your car and going to a networking session or a networking meeting or a place that you can meet some potential customers. You have to do it. And once you set this budget, you got to figure, where is this money coming from? Is it going to be from my savings? Is it going to be a grant? Is there going to be a gift? Someone's going to give you a gift, or have I saved up some money? Do I have business credit? Am I going to get some business credit? We'll talk about some business credit in another session, because once you start a business, you'll definitely be able to get business credit and use that business credit for the business. But where is this money? Where is this money coming from? Where is my marketing money coming from? So these are things that you want to think about. Where is it going to come from? We talked about this business plan because the business plan is so important. Some people say, well, I have a concept of what I want to do, but I don't know how I'm going to implement this concept. Well, you need to hold off on your business. Some people say, well, I've done this before in my job, So I'm just taking the skill that I have from my job and I'm just put it into a business. I'm going to charge for it. Well, that's great too, but you still need a plan. Well, the job that you work for, they may spend millions of dollars in marketing. They may spend hundreds of millions of dollars in marketing, or they may spend $100 in marketing. But you want to have a plan because you're a new business. This new business is going to be new to you. And guess what? It's also going to be new to your clients. So, or your potential clients. And the one thing that you want to have the reason that you want to have a plan is because it's new to your potential clients or these potential people that will be spending money with you. Guess what they're doing? They already have a place where they're spending money where you want them to spend money. So if you're selling shoes, they already have a shoe place. You just got to find a way to market and have a better product or a better price. If they have someone to do their taxes, well, they already have someone to do the taxes. You want to find a way to give them a better price, give them better customer service, one-on-one, whatever they may need. But you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, remember, we're planning to fail. So this part of the Entrepreneur Boot Camp is telling you straightforward, quick. No, people don't have a lot of time. This is telling you what you need next. We already talked about the type of business you're going to start. You know the type of business you're going to start. Start thinking of some names. Now think about this right here. And you need to write a plan. What's your roadmap? We was talking about driving from Atlanta to Seattle. How are you going to get there? What highway are you going to take? What gas station are you going to stop at? What if it's an emergency? Do you have everything that you need if there's cases of emergency? Do you have your cell phone? Do you have a charger? Do you have a spare tire? Same thing with your business. What business are you starting? What ifs? What ifs? What ifs? Every what if is going to happen. It's going to come. We know it's going to come. We got to have a solution for it. So what are we doing? Again, we're going to start some businesses. Start these businesses. What we're going to do, we're going to start a business plan. We're going to write this business plan, and we're going to study this business plan. So we're going to write this business plan. We're going to put it down. We're going to pick up this business plan again, and then you're going to read it as though you're not the person that wrote this business plan. And then you're going to give it to some other people that are honest with you and get their opinions about this business plan, because this business plan is going to be your plan of action, but it can also be used for some potential investors. It also can be used that you may not know everything that you think that you need to know about this business. So what we're going to do, we're going to have this plan. So this is part of your plan of action workbook. This is the main thing. So this is what we talk about, starting the business plan. Again, Bootcamp 2024. This session was called, What's the Plan, man? So we're going to write some business plans. If you need any help, you can always email me, direct message me. We've had some great one-on-one sessions that we love answering questions. If anything I can do to help, we love to see entrepreneurs. We want to help entrepreneurs. We want to do anything that we possibly can to help create entrepreneurs. Again, this is sponsored by the Virtual Office Group. We're at 925 Main Street in Stone Mountain, Georgia. We're also at 5430 Pleasant Hill Road in Norcross. If you need a conference room space, training room, place to meet your clients, definitely will need a virtual office when it comes to your business. We have you. We will help you, and we'll be glad to help you. We'll look forward to the next session. The next session we'll be talking about what's the next step. Starting an LLC, starting a corporation, how to get your name reserved, how to start this LLC, how to get your EIN number. So we're going to make some really good things going on, and we appreciate you coming by. You could be doing a lot of things, but guess what you're doing? You're spending a few minutes with me, and I'm spending a few minutes with you. Again, Entrepreneur 2024. We have a good time. We had a good time tonight. Have a wonderful evening. Share this with your friends. Direct message if you need anything.